What's up, everybody? This is Rob Stallone from StalloneSports.com. We are here Tuesday, August 22nd, 2017, and we got football on the brain. We got real, meaningful college football games kicking off this Saturday to kick off the college football season. We got real, meaningful NFL games kicking off in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks with the start of the regular season. I could not be more excited. I've been putting in heavy work every day, getting ready for the football season, and I'm ready to go. For today, we're going to break down one of my bet-on teams this year, one team I really have my eye on to make some drastic improvements and really become a money maker and a real force in the AFC, and that is the Tennessee Titans coming out of the AFC South. Last year, Tennessee, 9-7 straight up, 7-9 against the number, 10-5-1 to the over, which was a bit surprising considering their offensive philosophy. But when we dive deep into their numbers, they had a very strong offense. Before Mariota went down with that broken leg around Christmas time, they had 5.7 yards per play, which was good for 10th in the NFL, 4.6 yards per rush with DeMarco Murray, who led the AFC in rush yards, and Derrick Henry, who helped out carry the load behind that strong O-line. 4.6 yards per rush, fourth best in the NFL. That was very good. 7.4 yards per pass attempt, which is above league average. And they only allowed 28 sacks last year, which is in the top quartile of the league. I think Mike Mularkey here, head coach in his third year, can really help this team make some strides and become a force in the AFC. We all know quarterback Marcus Mariota, dual threat, coming off that broken leg, but all the reports coming out of camp is he's going to be healthy for week one. He's getting acclimated with these new receivers. And I think their passing game is really going to take a big step forward to make this offense very dynamic, very balanced, and they're going to be able to put up some points on the board. New receivers. They bring in wide receiver Eric Decker from the Jets, who, before his last injury, was putting up very good numbers, even with Geno Smith and Ryan Fitzpatrick and that garbage Jets team. Those quarterbacks throwing him the ball, he was looking great still. I think he's still top 15-20 receiver in this league when healthy, and they drafted one of my favorite college players in the last couple of years, Corey Davis, the rookie out of Western Michigan. Just a great receiver in the MAC, dominated that league. A lot of people will say, yeah, well, he was going against inferior competition in the MAC and going against these lousy DBs, and maybe true, but there's no doubt in my mind this kid is going to be a stud wide receiver in this league for years to come. Tajay Sharp showed some good things last year. They drafted another rookie, Taywan Taylor. They got Harry Douglas. I think they got a good group of wide receivers here. Eric Decker will lead the charge. If Corey Davis can find himself here in his first year, I think this passing offense has the opportunity to be dynamic. Put that with tight end Delaney Walker, who was a huge part of this offense last year. I think he'll be a huge part again. Very strong pass-catching tight end, especially in the red zone. He's got good hands, a formidable target, can be trusted by Mariota. I like this offense. To go with that dynamic running game, DeMarco Murray led the AFC in rush yards last year. He'll be up there again behind the strong O-line. I like this offense a lot. I think even though a lot of people are talking about this team, I do not think they're still getting the respect they deserve, especially on the offensive end. Now, defensively, they had issues last year in the secondary, no doubt. But they have added some guys and made some improvements I think are going to go a long way this year. They signed Logan Ryan from the Patriots and Jonathan Cyprien from the Jags, two big additions to that defensive secondary that's going to help this team hopefully get over the hump. They drafted cornerback Adoree Jackson, everybody knows about in the first round. And they got a second-year safety, Kevin Baird, who I'm looking at this year. He's expected to take a big step forward. Second year in the league, he's going to be a mentor to Adoree Jackson. I like what this secondary has done in the offseason, what Dick LeBeau has to work with now. I think they can generate some more turnovers and shore up the back end of that defense. Up front, nothing to worry about here. Very strong defensive line, very deep. A lot of quality depth here for Dick LeBeau to work with. They're led by two-time Pro Bowler Jarrell Casey. Guy's a stud. That D-line is going to be stout again, especially against the run. And then they got great pass rushers on the outside too. And the linebacking core, Brian Arakpo, 10.5 sacks last year, and Derek Morgan. Those are two elite pass rushers that can come through the line and cause havoc. I like LeBeau. I like what he's able to do. They help shore up the secondary with some free agent signings and through the draft. They have drastic improvements at the wide receiver position, which was one of their bugaboos last year. They're going to have a very balanced offense. Mariota now in his third year, Malarkey in his third year. I think this team is ready to really become a big contender in the AFC. I really do. Their over-under season wins is 8.5 right now. You got to lay some juice. I would bet that up and over. I would also look to bet them to win the AFC South. I think they have the most complete team in the AFC South without a doubt. There will be value to find on this team early in the season, in my mind. Don't wait till a couple games where they really show that they have figured this out. I would get on them early and often if the numbers are right. I like Tennessee. They are a bet-on team for me, most definitely. I like the Titans this year. Good luck out there. I'm going to be posting more videos, more previews, free picks, and I'll have my client cards up shortly for the college football season. Not sure I'm going to be on board this first Saturday. Not much that jumps out to me, but definitely the big Saturday, the week after, I will be involved, as well as NFL Week 1. I got a few games circled already, and we'll look to get those out to clients as early as possible. The week of the first games, I'll get that out to my clients, and keep coming back to the site. We're going to have a lot of free picks, analysis, bet on, bet against teams, over-under wins, all that good stuff. Good luck out there.